Tennis is back with a moment that feels like real magic. We also have a new release from Tobias Dostal in the house. And check out an absolutely phenomenal dealer of the week. G'day champion, how you doing? Welcome back to Murphy's Magic. What's new this week? I'm of course your host, Bo Creamer, and today my best friend in the whole entire world is the best day of the week. And you can quote me on that. Why? Well, today we have an absolutely gorgeous piece of magic to sneak peek to your beautiful eyeballs. We also have some incredible magic to take a look at, from back in stock items to a deck of the week that is so good, and taking a gander at what was released this last week. But before we get into any of that, my friend, let's answer all your questions in question time. Now, this first question comes in from YouTube from last week's episode of What's New This Week. And this legend asks, what is that effect called from the French twins? Now, my friend, this is called distancia. And the next two questions do relate to distancia, so let's jump into them. So this next question comes in from Jason asking whether the Egyptians need electronics and does this contain electronics? No, Jason, it doesn't. No electronics in this release at all. So while the device does look like a smartwatch, rest assured, my friend, there's no electronics at all. And this last question comes in from YouTube as well, from the Joker's YouTube, asking whether this can be used for a witch hand routine. Absolutely, my friend, it can be used for a witch hand routine, which reminds me of one of the tutorials or the explanations that they mention on the tutorial is where a coin bends inside the spectator's hand and they actually feel it bending and twisting inside their closed hand. It's so good. But yes, back to your question, you could use it for a witch hand routine. Now, I hope that answers all your questions, my friends. But if you do have any questions on absolutely anything you see in today's episode, please throw them down in the comment section below. But make sure you use the hashtag QuestionTime so I can find them amongst all the competition entries. Now let's find out what was released this last week in Magic. Now you're looking for a little bit more Murphy's Magic, a little bit more exclusivity, that's something you're not going to see everywhere else. Well, my friends, we have the thing for you. Introducing Murphy's Membership. Now in this little ditty, you're going to get free membership tutorials. Also behind the scenes exclusives at New Effects, where we break down absolutely everything you need to know, even show off the gimmick live on stream, or in tasty little reels and clips just for members only. You also get your name in every single Murphy's custom content video on YouTube, as a special little thank you for being awesome. If you want to check out these member tiers, link in the description below. Go treat yourself. Now to kick off this week's featured magic is an awesome new piece of magic from Lee Alex. This is at the Circus Gag Bag. The outside of the bag shows the circus tent where the circus performers entertain their audiences. Now this is lots of fun and audience participation, as the spectators are encouraged to guess which performer will appear next in the show. This brightly colored custom printed fabric features 6 different circus performers, a clown and a silhouette, the ringmaster, the aerial artist, the juggler, the balancer, and the fire eater. You can show as many or as few of the circus performers as you wish. This next release is the Dragon Tube by George Iglesias and Twister Magic. Now prepare to amaze your audiences like never before with the Dragon Tube, an incredible deceiving method to appear, disappear, or transform multiple objects. A classic magic trick that's been totally re-engineered by George Iglesias and the Twister Magic team. So if you want to see more on these absolutely phenomenal releases, make sure you check them out. There'll be links in the description below. Alright, I think it's time to check out the new release from Tobias Dostal. This is Liquid Spectrum. Now look, there's magic and then there's Tobias Dostal's magic, where everything you thought you knew gets thrown straight out the window. Now, Liquid Spectrum is Tobias's take on the surreal, where objects melt, morph, and bend at your will. From the same man who manipulates shadows has taken his talents to liquids, and what he created is going to wreck your mind. You can squeeze ink from a Sharpie right in front of your spectators and twist it into a solid pen cap like you're rewriting the rules of matter. Squirt some ketchup or hot sauce on the table, then dip a stick into it and it becomes a lollipop. Or melt a lighter into a pool of plastic. Watch it deform in your hand and then twist into a rubber duck. These are some of the many things you can do with Liquid Spectrum. Now here's what you'll get with this release. 6 different color liquid gimmicks, a Sharpie, 1 appearing lollipop, and 1 rubber duck. Now, if you want to see more on the Liquid Spectrum by Tobias Dostal, there's a link in the description below right now to a magic shop, or you can get it worldwide at your favorite magic shop for $75, and there's absolutely no skill level required. Now let's take a closer look at the Everyday Wallet by Mark Traversoni. Now this is the Everyday Wallet, and it's designed to be just that, an affordable wallet to carry around with you every single day. Now it's designed with 2 main purposes in mind. Now, the first is a card to wallet that needs no slider to guide the card. The second is an object, ring, coin, folder card, etc. to a sealed envelope that you already carry ready to go. The wallet has plenty of space, having 5 card slots, 2 larger pockets as shown in the images, that is perfect to carry multiple packet tricks, or more cards or extra prepared envelopes, and a zipper compartment for cash that does not hamper the signed card or envelope removal from it. Now, if you want to see more on the Everyday Wallet by Mark Traversoni, make sure you check it out. There's a link in the description below right now where you can pick it up for $45. And for an everyday wallet, that's pretty much the price that you will pay for a regular wallet. And you get some beautiful magic built into this bad boy. So $45, and you need a skill level of a beginner magician to perform the effects. Yes, that's right, it is now time for the news. Now, if you missed it on Saturday's Saturday Sorcery, the legendary Michael Shaw joined us to show us a beautiful way to have a queen pass directly through a cap. If you haven't checked out that bad boy, make sure you do. It's an absolutely beautiful piece of magic, and you can learn it completely free. That's right, baby, absolutely nothing, nada, completely free. Then on Sunday, our eyeballs and our senses were treated to an absolutely gorgeous performance of Fragrance performed by the Magic Dream. If you haven't checked out that performance yet, make sure you do. It's on our YouTube, link in the description below right now. Then on yesterday's episode of Stumped, we took a deep dive into absolutely everything you need to know about Distancia by the French twins. I break down the device itself, what you get inside the box, what is in the tutorial, and is it examinable. Make sure you check out that episode on our YouTube in our Stumped playlist right now. Or after this episode, it's completely up to you. Alright, it's time to check out this week's Dealer of the Week. And this week, we're checking out the legendary Luke Dancy's All Things Magic. Now, All Things Magic are an enthusiastic community of magicians from all over the world sharing their love for the art of magic together. Now, thanks to the internet, it's never been easier to connect with other magicians all in one place. Now, Luke Dancy is a Las Vegas-based magician, creator and magic consultant with over 30 years of magic experience. He even spent 7 years as a consultant with Chris Angel with his Mind Freak TV series. You also might recognize Luke Dancy from his previous videos here on Murphy's Magic. So if you love magic or you're just getting started, you're definitely in the right place. And if you want to see more on All Things Magic, I'll have a link to their awesome website in the description below. Alrighty, warm up those hands because it's time to get ready to start applauding for this week's Artist of the Week. And this week, we're checking out Harry Nardi from Alakazam and his performance with the mental die. Harry, my friend, over to you.
1 dice, 1 prediction. Now, we are going to try some sort of brain reading, okay? I'm going to try and dive into your mind and read your brain.
Okay.
Sound good?
Yep.
Okay, I'm already dreading to think what's on page number 1 of your brain, but that's absolutely fine, Em. So, we've got a little dice, 6 different numbers on it. You can have a look. There's no repeated numbers. Now, we're going to use the dice to pick a random number, okay? So you're going to choose any one you want. For example, if you want number 5, put number 5 face up and you're going to cover it with your hand so I can't see.
Okay.
I'm then going to try and read what one you've gone for, okay? So go for it. Mix it up and choose a number. Make sure the guys at home see as well, so it's completely random. And when you're obviously done it, let me know and I'll turn around. You're happy? Yeah, I can turn back around?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Now, you know what you've gone for?
Yes.
Was it a conscious decision?
Yes.
It was, okay. Now, I'm going to read all the numbers aloud, 1 through 6. You're going to say no on every number, including your one. Guys at home, you can play along with this as well. We're going to listen to your voice, see if it just changes on your number. Okay, so try and be as poker face as possible.
Okay.
1.
No.
2.
No.
3.
No.
4.
No.
5.
No.
6.
No.
Okay. The swaying started at higher numbers means you got more uncomfortable. So it's not number 1, 2, or 3. I know that for sure. It's definitely a 4, 5, or 6. I'm going to say them again. 4.
No.
5.
No.
6.
No.
4.
No.
5.
No.
6.
No.
5.
No.
6.
No.
Okay, you went number 4 to start with. Okay, a lot of people go for number 4. You can show the guys at home. A lot of people do go for number 4 to start with. So we're going to do it again, just in case you think that was a fluke, all right, or a probability game. So we're going to do it again. Mix it up again for me. I'm going to turn around. You can pick the same number if you want to try and double bluff me, or you can pick a different one. It's entirely up to you. When you're happy, obviously, let me know and I'll turn around.
Yep, happy.
I can turn around. It's all covered, yeah?
Yep.
Fantastic. Now, we're going to do something slightly differently this time. I'm not going to get you to say it aloud, but in your head, okay? Because believe it or not, your eyes are the windows to your soul, some people say, right? I'm going to try and look into your eyes and work out what you've gone for again.
Okay.
So I'm going to read the numbers aloud. Only in your head, say yes on your number. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 2, 2. Did you get number 2? Did you pick number 2? Get out of here. Right, well done. Now, they were conscious decisions, conscious choices, right? You knew which number you were going to choose. This time, we're going to do it slightly differently, all right? So put your hand on the dice, and you're going to literally mix it around on the table, all right? So just mix it around, but make sure you feel the dice change in sides, move in numbers, right?
Yep.
And when you're happy, you're just going to stop mixing it. And remember, this is like an unconscious decision, right? You don't know what number's on top right now, right?
Correct.
Okay, so remember I said I had a prediction, and I was going to try and control your actions, control the outcome, all right? Before I read your brain, this time I tried to put something into your brain.
Okay.
Now, keep it covered. My prediction has been here the whole time. Actually says you will choose the number 4, okay? There's nothing else on there. You will choose the number 4. You randomly mixed it and landed on a random number. That's fair. Emma, do you believe you were sort of swayed? Your actions were swayed?
No.
Okay, camera, come in close. Check this out. Fingers crossed. Slowly lift up. Actually, look at it yourself first and just have a look. Get out of it. A perfect match.
Wow.
How did you do that?
It's magic.
It is magic. There you go.
Oh, Harry, you absolute legend. I had to mime the clap there because, you know, clapping and audio, not going to work. But Harry, oh, baby, that was phenomenal. Thank you so much, my friend. If you want to see more of Harry's work and Alakazam at that, make sure you check them out. I'll have a link to their socials in the description below. Now, if you have a performance that you want to be seen on What's New This Week, all you need to do, tag us in your content. I'll take a cheeky gander and share it in a future week's episode. It's really that easy. Now for the members only giveaway. Now before we get into today's giveaway, we need to find out who won the mystery physical prize. So who will it be this week? Kablamo, baby! Congratulations, you're the winner of last week's prize. So if you could DM me on absolutely any of Murphy's socials, I'll get that prize straight out to you. Now let's get into this week's members giveaway. And this giveaway is only available for gold members. And all I need from you absolute legends is to comment in the comment section below what is your favorite effect from this episode. Whatever it is, let me know in the comment section below. Then on next episode of What's New This Week, I'll draw a name out at random and you'll win a mystery physical prize. This prize is even a mystery to me. Only you and the legends at Murphy's HQ will know what you get. The member winner will also win all of these awesome prizes on screen right now. So get ready for a plethora of magic coming at those beautiful eyeballs. So my friends, good luck. Alright, it's time to check out this week's reviewer on the streets. But this week, we're jumping over to Craig Petty and his full breakdown of the sticker. Craig, take it away.
I have to tell you, before we even talk about this product and we expose it, because that's what we're going to do, I think this is one of the funniest freaking trailers that I have ever seen. It's brilliant.
I mean, a lot of it was kind of done on the fly. We had lived quite a bit of it. I had an idea of where I wanted to go with the structure. I wanted a bit like a lock, stock, or a snatch thing where a robbery goes wrong. But we just messed everything like that. When you pulled the door and it was locked, I thought, that's brilliant. We'll keep that in. There were so many things that just happened during the day. When we did the fist bump, it genuinely hurt.
Thank you so much for that fully exposed and breakdown of the stick up, Craig. I really do appreciate it. Now, if you want to see more of this very review, make sure you check it out. I'll have a link in the description below. All right, you cutie patootie, it's time to check out this week's Deck of the Week. With this week, we're taking a closer look at the James Bond 007 Special Edition box set by Theory 11. Now, this Special Edition box set comes with a secret compartment, unlocked using a solid brass, handcrafted 007 pen. Once you discover the hidden compartment, you'll find the finest iridescent gold foil decks with tactile embossing on each box, and opulent gold foil on every card within. So if you want to see more on the Special Edition 007 box set, make sure you check it out. I'll have a link in the description below right now. We can pick it up for $99.95. Alrighty, it's time to check out what's back in stock. This first back in stock item is the Apparition of Alexander Hart. Now, as always, Simon from Dead Rebel has produced some amazing and handcrafted props and packaging, and this is his most commercial trick yet. It's easy to carry with no reset and no moves or sleight of hand, and absolutely no forces. There's also a variety of presentational ideas. Perhaps the story that you see in the trailer, or perhaps the story about how Alexander Hart was an early experimenter of psychedelics, and after a bad trip, he was visited by a spirit. Either way, which way you tell this story, this will be a tale of Alexander Hart, a man who pursued the occult and took photos of strange apparitions. Now, if you want to see more on the Apparition of Alexander Hart, I'll have a link in the description below right now to a magic shop, or you can get it worldwide at your favorite magic shop for $31, and you need a skill level of an intermediate magician to perform the effect. Next up, let's take a closer look at the EDC Squared by Mark Traversoni. Now, the Magic Square is a classic of magic, and now you have a chance to perform it anywhere and everywhere you go, with no memory work or complex maths. These beautifully designed astrology cards do all the hard work for you. Fold in half to business card size and pop it straight into your wallet, ready to perform. Now, new or existing fans of the Magic Square can use these cards in their routines with or without using the crib that's hidden in plain sight. Now, inside this release, you'll get 20 of these cards in the pack. So if you want to see more on EDC Squared by Mark Traversoni, you can pick it up from your favorite magic shop for $30, and you need a skill level of a beginner magician to perform the effect. Now let's take a closer look at the Lucky Star by Hanson Chien. This is where a rubber band turns into a star, from sleight of hand into real magic, and finally ends up in the spectator's hands. Now here's the basic effect. First, you show a normal rubber band, and then you instantly create a star-shaped rubber band with one hand. In the end, that rubber band magically turns into a real star-shaped rubber band inside the spectator's hand. In this pack, you receive 20 shaped rubber bands and 30 normal rubber bands. So if you want to see more on the Lucky Star, again, I'll have a link in the description below right now to a magic shop where you can pick it up for $24.95, and you need a skill level of a beginner magician to perform this piece of magic. Now it's time to check out some downloads that you don't want to miss. This first download is Distorn by Arnel Renegado. Distorn is an effect where you ask a spectator to choose a card and restore it visually. From the mind of Arnel Renegado comes a gimmick that allows you to perform this miracle right in front of their very eyes. Rip the card and then shake it slowly. Your spectators will be amazed as it slowly and visually heals itself. So if you want to see more on Distorn, link in the description below right now, where you can pick it up for $9.95. Next up is a beautiful piece of magic called Ether. Now, what if you finish the double cross trick by making the cross appear in the most visual way possible, on your wrist? It's now possible with Ether, an effect that is suitable for all social networking in real life conditions. The possibilities are endless, and you don't have to make a cross appear, just any small symbol on your wrist. So if you want to see more on Ether, again, I'll have a link in the description below right now. We can pick it up for 15 bucks. Now it's time to check out this week's last download, One Blow by Sultan or Azali. The magic of coins has never been so simple. Now one blow with a finger and the signed coin flies out of a stack of coins. It's very practical and very beautiful. So if you want to see more on One Blow, you can pick it up right now from your favorite magic shop for just $7. Alrighty, let's get into another giveaway. And this giveaway is for absolutely everyone. But before we get into today's giveaway, we need to find out who won last episode's prize. So who will it be this week? Hey, congratulations, champion. You're the winner of last episode's bundle. So if you could DM me on any of Murphy's socials, I'll get that prize straight out to you. Now on to this week's giveaway. If you want a chance to win all of these prizes on screen right now, all you need to do is comment in the comment section below what is your favorite magic effect from this episode. It doesn't even have to be a trick. It could be a deck of cards. Whatever it is, let me know in the comment section below. And then on next episode of What's New This Week, I'll draw your name out at random and you'll win all of those absolutely delectable downloads on the house. So, good luck. Oh, it's time for some sneak peeks, and I can't wait to tell you about this one. But before we do, here's some absolute cutie patooties. Oh, look at these absolute champions. You guys are the best. It's true, I've Googled it. Righty, you're strapped in, you're relaxed, you're ready to go? Here's Firefly by Titanus. Now, some moments in Magic feel like real cinema. Now, within your hands, a spark of light appears, it flutters, glows, and fades like a memory. And when it's gone, your hands are empty. Your audience is left breathless. Now, here's what Firefly delivers. Not a novelty, not a toy, a precision light device built for real magicians. This is a new kind of utility. At its core, Firefly is super bright, ultra quiet, stealth-powered light device that can create a light that appears, vanishes, and enhances any routine you already do. Now that's all I can tell you about Firefly for right now. But if you want to see more on Firefly, it drops next Tuesday the 20th at 7:30 a.m. Pacific Daylight Savings Time. You can pick it up for $59.95. And you need a skill level of a beginner magician to perform this beautiful piece of magic. Now, my best friend, if you do have any questions on absolutely anything you've seen in today's episode, please throw them down in the comment section below, but make sure you use the hashtag #QuestionTime so I can find them amongst all the competition entries. Now, you absolute ripper, go on, get out of here, go enjoy the rest of your Wednesday. I'll see you on our Discord for our weekly jams, trivia games, hangouts, and even more. We're on Saturday for another free tutorial on Saturday Sorcery, or next Monday where I do a full breakdown of Firefly the day before it releases. So if you want to see all of that, bad boys, make sure you subscribe as well. But until then, my friend, take care, see you later, bye for now. Whoa, hey, whoa, what's that? Oh, you should definitely check out that. Oh, there's so much good magic in there. You won't regret it. Hey, whoa, hey, look at this bad boy. You should definitely subscribe if you haven't already. Subscribe, then watch that. Oh, it's a good day to treat yourself.